Hello YouTube! The patch notes came out, so I'm gonna update this build now, because nothing really changed with the build. So there's really nothing to say, so I'm just gonna go over the things I changed in it during 3.26, in case anyone skipped that league, because I changed a few things. Because of the betrayal rework and a small tech I found out for the build, but yeah, it's pretty much the same. I also updated the notes as best I could. I don't think I missed anything. I may have missed someplace where I talk about the old anoint, but I use the new anoint now. But yeah, I'm just gonna go over some of the changes that have happened with this build. Yeah, you see this setup with this base gear is 66 million DPS on a Guardian Pinnacle boss, which is pretty good. What is this mastery? Oh, Taunt, yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, the new mastery I'm gonna use is this one. Percent damage taken from totem life before you. That's nice. Yeah. So first change. The coasters, the large one is still the same. This one is still the same, the totem one, but the projectile one is still streamlined, but then instead of the uh, streamlined, either eye to eye or repeat or one of those, now it's shrieking bolt, which is just 35% projectile damage and 10% chance to taunt enemies on projectile hit, which I think makes it so my totems taunt things when they hit things. I think that works, so yeah, that's nice. They're basically always gonna taunt because of all the projectiles they're firing out. Items, all pretty much the same. This could be corrupted with +2 proj gems, but obviously this is more for early game, so I don't have that corruption implicit in this POB. I will also post my min-maxed POB in the description below and in a comment, because I went ahead and just updated all the items there, so they're more up to date with how the game changed after the betrayal rework, which I'm gonna talk about now. Betrayal. It's slightly different. They made all the the special unveil mods now just be benchcraft to unlock in the Atlas. They swapped around and shuffled some mods, so now like this projectile speed, projectile damage prefix that used to be craftable or unveilable on Amulet is now moved to gloves. And then the plus socketed AoE gems and one pierce from gloves from betrayal got moved onto helmet. But that's a problem because I use a unique helmet and I can't get pierce anymore, so to solve the fact that we don't have pierce anymore from betrayal, I just take a different anoint. I take piercing shots. Simple, projectiles pierce 2 additional targets, so now I just have better pierce than before. Now I piercing 2 targets and then hitting a third one, which is really good for boss fights with ads or multiple bosses and Maven invitations and just stuff like that. So yeah, that's really nice, and I have so much damage I can afford to just completely dedicate my anoint just for quality of life, just to have pierce, so I don't have to worry about solving pierces in some other weird way. So yeah, that's very simple. It's just how expensive is this one? It's like 1 silver, which kind of sucks. Early league is gonna be expensive, so only do this really on a really good amulet, in my opinion, or like after crafting your +2 amulet when it's perfect. And then opalescent and black oil. And yeah, then you just never change this anoint. Tattoos are still the same, all this is still the same. All these masteries are still the same, except the totem one changed, because we have taunt on Cluster Jew now, I think. Pretty sure it works, but I don't know, maybe someone can correct me if totems can taunt when hitting with this notable shrieking bolts. Yeah, so the gloves, you still need an open prefix on them, which is super easy to get with Eldritch Anno. You just remove a guaranteed prefix and then you have an open prefix and you do the benchcraft on these for the proj speed. Rage Grasp. And obviously you want to recraft it again and again to get the maximum speed. Because projectile speed is a very nice quality of life mod on this build. Oh, that's max life. Well, that's not what I want to modify. Wait, what? Projectile speed, projectile damage. Weird, it's doing the life. Okay. This can go up to 20 though. The proj speed can go up to 20%, so yeah. I know it can because I was using the slider on my other POB to make it max rolled. You just keep recrafting it on the bench. I think it costs an exalt or something until you get 20% prod speed. Where the hell is it? Oh my god. Text. Oh, unveiled. Oh, there it is. Yeah. You can see the ranges. 17 to 20 speed and 14 to 16 damage. Oh, I see. You do one. Yeah, max rolled. Yeah, you just recraft it until you get 20 and 16. I mean, the damage doesn't matter so much. It's just a few percent, but you definitely want 20% projectile speed roll on these gloves from the bench mod. That is definitely, I think, just feels really nice on Freezing Pulse and Ice Spear. They miss enemies and bosses way less when you have extra projectile speed. Such a nice stat for this build. What else? I explained the jewels. This is all the same. The skill tree is all the same. Gems. Cast on Death Portal. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like delete Vow Haste. Steel Skin in boots. And cast when damage taken. And just level them as much as you can. Obviously you can't have them at level 20 because we don't have enough strength on this build, but yeah, and I have even less strength on my other POB. It's like even on lower level, but just doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a super high level. It's still a good absorb shield when it procs. 52 or lower. 54. This is 58. Ah, still. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And 20 quality, why not? No. This is more of a starter POB. Let's not put quality on it. No. It's like, I barely ever use Vow Haste. I think it's kind of useless, so might as well just slap a Steel Skin in with cast and damage taken together with Arcane Cloak to maybe tank a few more hits. Everything else is the same. Right, and then one of the last things that I changed, because I realized something. Yeah, I always count as low life on this build. That's why I have Pain Attunement, because this belt curses you with vulnerability with 50% increased effect. That's why you need 150 curse reduction on this build. And you count as low life. But that means that any life flask with this prefix, panicked, or any of the other tiers, doesn't matter what tier it is. I think, I mean, kind of. I mean, yeah, tier 1 reduces the life recovered less, which means it's gonna heal more, but as you can see, 2585, I have 2579 knife. So this is a tier 1 roll, but yeah, with 21 quality, Divine Knife Flask. Already this full heals me when I press it, instead of only healing like 600 if it's seeding. So yeah, when you get the belt and you count as low life, you can recraft the life flask and just use Panicked or any other thing that's like reduced recovered, instant recovery when on no life, because then it's just an insta full heal, and then you get bleed immunity on it, which is really nice. It's a really nice tech that I just kind of randomly realized for this build. So yeah, better life flask. That's nice. Uh, that is everything, I think. Yeah, 8 minutes. I mean, don't really need that much time to explain. Build hasn't changed at all. Just made a few changes because of betrayal being reworked and stuff, but yeah. And yeah, I updated this POB. This is now what the perfect amulet looks like. You don't need the chance to gain Frenzy on kill. It is nice if you unveil it from a veiled suffix, but you don't have to try that. You can just craft a normal 1 minimum Frenzy on the bench without wasting Divines trying to do Veiled Exalt. So absolutely optional, this 4% chance. The ideal amulet is just big dex, fractured suffix, whatever suffix you exalt slam, crafted minimum frenzy from bench, +1 level of all skill, +1 cold, and then whatever prefix you get. I've crafted live here because I got the unveil, but doesn't really matter. And piercing shots again. All the other gear is still the same. Just generic ass boots with resist, chaos res, because I can afford to have chaos res while being res kept. Gloves, yep, still the same. Yeah, and yeah, as you can see, 150 million DPS with this min-maxed version with the Legion Jewel and everything else. And some tattoos for Fares, cause why not? And yeah, all this still the same. This DPS is on Guardian boss. On Uber boss, it's 45.2 million burst, which, you know, will take a bit after their damage reduction falls off, but yeah, they start melting after a few seconds. This +1 socketed gems, double corrupt on the soul mantle, you don't really need it, it's just 1 gem level. And finding an item like this is really hard, it might cost over 50 divines, so just find one with +2 socketed projectile gems corrupted, that's good enough in my opinion. This is like, if you really want a turbo, just spend a lot of currency just to get one more gem level for a bit more damage. And more damage on your mapping and freezing pulse or ice spirit splitting, I guess, because they would gain a level. But yeah, that is it. I'm gonna post both these POBs in the description and fucking, what is it, in a comment down below, yeah. And I'm just gonna wait for the league. Intelligence required 159. Why? What? Ah, I see. I don't have to win. Huh, interesting. Don't know why I'm suddenly missing 2 intelligence, but okay. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for the league, I'm gonna level, and I'm gonna stream all of it, so I'll leave my Twitch down below if you wanna watch me play this build live and gear it up. I'm gonna try to just do challenges as fast as possible, probably. I'm gonna record all of it and upload it on YouTube anyway, at least the main highlights of leveling and gearing this build is kind of like a zero to hero journey thing. So if you're interested in that, you can either sub here or whatever, or follow on Twitch, whatever you feel like. And I will post updates to my journey of gearing the build, but I still wanted to at least update them in maxed POB and post it here so people can at least look at it. Like, I don't want to make people wait for me to get all the gear in a new league when I know what it's gonna look like with all the gear, because it's still the same. So I might as well go and edit that old POB from like 3.24 or whenever I did that last, and yeah. It's a level 100 POB. Could be 99 or even 98, you don't need all those points. The last 2 points are extra life and mana. But yeah, that is all. I'll see you guys on Leaguestarter. Yeah. See you in the next video, which is probably gonna be part 1 of the Zero to Hero thing, and maybe a build update video on like day 1, day 3, when I complete that list shit, you know, I don't know, stuff like that. But yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye for now.